everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an assumptions about me. I've wanted to film this video for ages. I'm so excited to do this video. So I asked you guys over on Instagram for some questions and you guys went in. Like some of the questions were a bit like, oh, but I'm going to answer them. I'm going to have an honest chat with you today. You can find out a bit more about me if you don't know already. But yeah, I've got the questions all written down on a little bit of piece of paper. Just get straight on into the video. So the most asked question on my Instagram was, do you have a secret boyfriend? Now, I know you guys are all interested in my love life, so I feel like I share it all over my social media. But no, I don't have a boyfriend. I am single as a Pringle. If I did have a boyfriend, I would tell you guys. I am very open on my channel and I would never hide anything. Obviously I wouldn't be sharing the full relationship, but you would be the first ones to know, so don't worry, I've not got anyone hidden. I'm as single as can be, and I'm actually enjoying it. Like I don't have time mentally, emotionally at the minute to have a boyfriend. Like I'm just focusing on myself, which is the best way to be at the minute for me. So no, there's no one on the scene, there's no one on the picture, I'm not talking to anyone. End of. This assumption was, you're moving out soon. Now I have been thinking about this a lot because a few of my friends, people in my circle have been moving out, and yes, the thought has come to mind. If you didn't know, I did move out when I was 18, obviously, to go to uni. I came back when I was 21, and I'm now 22. And looking forward, I'd love to move out, don't get me wrong, I'd love to have my own place. But I have worked out for myself personally, moving out by myself at this minute is not a realistic thing. Because my ideal is I would love to move out and go straight into having a house and having a mortgage. I do not want to rent ever again. Uni has ruined my experience of renting. I never want to rent. I'm not hating on people who do rent, because if you rent and you've got a lovely house, amazing. But I just don't want to rent. I want to go straight into having a mortgage and having a house and to buy a house. So realistically, saving wise, I do need to start ASAP, start saving money. But yeah, it's just not realistic to move out. And while I can live at home and I can pay board eventually, it just works out a bit better to stay at home for a bit longer and save up. So that is what I'm doing. Assumption is you have a sugar daddy. Now, I don't have a sugar daddy. I never, well, saying that, I have had offers. I have many a DM off a sugar daddy, but no, I don't have a sugar daddy. I've never used a sugar daddy ever. I just don't, that's not the life for me. I don't want someone paying money because I feel like I know them, and I'm not doing that. Middle-aged men, well, no thank you. So no, I don't have a sugar daddy. I just spend my own money. Leads me on to the next assumption, is you spend a lot of money and come from money. Now, to answer that question, I'll start with the first part. Do you spend a lot of money? Yes, I do spend a lot of money. As you know, I did a film in a vlog a while back about my issues with spending money from loan websites like Klarna and stuff like that. So I do spend my own money. I need to start saving my own money. That is a thing that I need to start doing. So yes, I do spend my own money. I do spend a lot of money, but it's on stuff that I want for me, like my clothes. I love buying my clothes and stuff like that. And the second part of the question, do you come from money? My family ethic is a very hard working family. My mum and dad have worked for everything they've ever got in life, and they've installed that moral and that ethics into me. I work hard for the money I get, they work hard for the money they get, and I'd say we are living comfortably. I have everything I need, everything I've ever wanted, my parents have given me. I'm not spoiled, but I know that you need to work hard to get stuff that you want. So I'd say we're comfortable. That's what I'm going to say. We're a comfortable living situation. We can afford the bills, food, and then a little bit on the side. So that's what I'm going to say. But I've always learned that you've got to work hard to get what you want. Next assumption about me was you are popular. I've never been popular. Never, ever, ever have I been popular. In school, high school, I never really fit in with a group. I constantly moved groups for my 5 years of school. I was never in one set group, and then I've never really been popular. I've just been friends who I want to be friends with. I've gravitated towards people. So I've never seen myself as popular. I live in quite a small town, so I feel like everyone, not just sound big-headed, but everyone similar age to me knows who I am. But that's purely because I live in a small town. Everyone knows who everyone is, really. But yeah, I'd never say I'm popular. I'd just come from a small town, know a lot of people. You get me? Is you're good at saving money? Absolutely not. I am not. I need to start. My sister is so, what is the word, frivolous with her money. Like, she saves for big things like a car. Like, I need to be more like my sister because I learn how to start saving. But it will happen. It will come to me. That's part of growing up. Next assumption is you go out every week. Now, this used to be me back in my uni days, but since COVID, that's stopped. But I did go through a phase of going out like every Monday consecutively because that was like the student night in Leeds. So I used to be a bit of a party animal. I've slowed down a bit now. I'm getting older. I am so excited to go out when we're allowed because I just need a night out. Like, I just want to go dance on Roasted Cuba's floor with a cocktail in each hand. That's going to be me when we're allowed to go out. Assumption is you get hit on a ton. I'd say I get hit on a ton. I get hit on the average amount that a 22-year-old does get hit on. I mean, I'm single, I'm 22, I'm young. Like, if people want to approach me, they approach me. Me being on Tinder, I do get hit on quite a bit, but that's purely because I am single. It happens, so I'm just going to say the average amount. The next assumption is Zara is your favourite shop. It's up there. Like I said, Sisters and Seekers, all-time favourite shop is Sisters and Seekers. Sisters and Seekers and Zara, it's on par. Like, that's where most of my clothes are from because I just love their style. It's just me. Like, I love it. Next assumption is you want kids. Absolutely, I 100% want kids in my future. Not anytime soon, don't get me wrong. I don't want to be like a young mum. Like, props to you if you are a young mum, but I just can't do it. Like, I want my 20s to be my selfish years. Like, I want to just do stuff for me. Like, I want to buy a house and get financially stable before I have a child. But yes, I would love to have children. I ideally want 3 or 4. That's what I'm like, ideal. But we'll see. You never know. The next assumption is you have plastic surgery. Now, I don't know where this has come from because have you seen my face? Does it look like I've got plastic surgery? I'm au naturel. I think it's because I've been talking about my teeth a lot, like having work done. I feel like people have just assumed that I'm having plastic surgery, but this is medical, is my teeth, because I've got an underbite. If you don't know, 1 in 10 people in the world have an underbite. Basically, my bottom jaw's in front of my top jaw, and that's not correct, so I need to have that corrected. But no, I'm au naturel. This beauty is natural. Next assumption is you are bi-curious. A quick abbreviation for bi-curious is you obviously you're into men, but you have feelings for women, or you want to explore with women as well, so like both genders. I identify as straight, heterosexual. I always have and I always will. I've never stumbled into liking women. Obviously I find women beautiful, and there are women, like I've got women crushes that I think, oh my god, look at them and I'm like, you are beautiful, but I've never thought of women in a sexual way. Like, I've always been attracted to a man. Like, I could never imagine myself sexually with a woman. So no, I am 100% straight. I've had women hit on me or like ask me out, but I'm not. I don't know if I give off that aura of being bisexual, but I'm not. I'm 100% straight, 100% heterosexual. There's nothing wrong with what you identify as. I just prefer men. Next assumption is you're a virgin. That ship sailed. I'm 22. Like, I was a virgin a lot longer than I feel like everyone else was. I lost my virginity when I was 20, so that's quite late on. I don't see it as a bad thing. I was just not in a rush to lose it, and it just happened. But yeah, I'm not a virgin. Next assumption is you're a model. Thank you for assuming that. That is the cutest assumption I've ever got. No, I'm not. I wish I were. I'm assuming from all the Instagram photos someone has assumed this, but no, I am not a model. I would love to do modelling. That would be so fun, but I don't think I've got the body type for it. Like, I'm more on the, like, I've got the height, I just don't have the body type. I feel like I'm a bit too curvy and I've got a bit too much weight on me to be a model. But yeah, I'd love to do some modelling. That'd be so fun. Next assumption is you have a OnlyFans. I'd love to do OnlyFans, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the amount of money they make off that. But like I've always said, I did consider having an OnlyFans, but it'd never be showing like actual privates, like my vagina and my nipples. It'd just be like photos that I post on Instagram, so like underwear or bikini photos. I did get to a point when I thought I could do OnlyFans, but I just couldn't do it. Like, I imagine, like, not hating anyone that has OnlyFans, but like I can just imagine my kids in the future googling my name and then it all comes up and I'd be like, So I had a fake account. I had experience with someone using my photos. I'm going to insert the Instagram. Someone used my photos and like zoomed in on my private parts and made an OnlyFans account of it, and quite a lot of lads that I went to high school and university with followed it, so it just shows that I would actually make quite a lot of money off it. So you guys that follow me, you never know, might do it in the future, but yeah, at least I know what you think of me. They're hating on OnlyFans because I think big girls that do OnlyFans is actually amazing because the amount of money they earn, like, I consider it daily. Next assumption is you have never had your heart broken. Do you know me? I have had my heart broken so many times by lads I've been dating, by lads I've been in like situationships with, by lads I've just even been talking to. Like, I attach myself and get feelings so easy. It's one of my worst traits about myself. If you'd ever like a story time about my situationships, I'd happily film that for you. But yeah, I've had my heart broken many a time. We're not going to delve into it now because I've moved on from that. But yeah, I just get attached too easy. Option is you can drive. No, I can actually not drive. I am starting to learn to drive though in the new year. I am booking my driving lessons in January. So that is going to be a next exciting step in my life. I cannot wait. Next assumption is you've never been on a girls' holiday. Have you watched my channel? If you've not, I've got a Magaluf vlog. I went with my friend Holly, we went to Magaluf, and oh my god, girls' holidays are just wild. I would recommend going with more than just like 2 people. I feel like you need like a group of like 5 or 6 ideally. But yeah, I just was very ill afterwards, so if you're going on a girls' holiday, prepare to be ill when you come home. But yeah, I love a girls' holiday, like they're just so fun. The only downside is you're seeing loads of people cheating because of people on lads and holidays don't have any respect for women, as I learned. But yeah, next assumption is you have never smoked. I don't condone smoking. I've never ever liked smoking. Half my family smoke and I don't agree with it. Like, I just don't like the smell, the taste is vile. Like, I just couldn't, the smell makes me feel sick. I can't be near people. I have tried a cigarette on a night out and I never will again. I tried it just to see what it was like and I was drunk. I'm gonna put that out there. I was drunk, I made a mistake, tried a cigarette, didn't end well, it tasted vile, and I will never touch that again. So yeah, I don't smoke. I have tried it, but I never will ever again. Next assumption is you date a lot of boys. I date the average a 22-year-old would date. I'm single. I can date who I want. Obviously, if I'm with someone, I'm loyal to them. I'll not be with anyone else. But I can go on dates, as many dates as I want. I'm trying to find that one person, so if I need to go through like 10 million people to find them, I'm gonna do it. And the last assumption was a very deep one to end on. You have a very different view of the world now you're older. That is 100% true. 22-year-old me compared to like 16-year-old me has a very different view on the world. From 16 to 22, I've experienced a lot of things that have made me see things in a different way, and I'm now realising like my mindset has changed, my goals in life have changed, things I'm wanting have changed, morals have slightly adjusted, but I'm really liking how my outlook on the world is at the minute. Like, I'm seeing things that I'm wanting to see. I'm seeing things that obviously hurt me, but like, it's just making me the person that I am, and I'm not going to change who I am. So yeah, we'll end the video on that one. Hope you've enjoyed this assumptions video. I definitely want to film another one. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.